Now for colors, you're going to want to stick to your earth tones like we're saying at the start of this video. Various shades of khaki, gray, and navy blue are going to be your best bet. And if you're a bit more adventurous, you can go with something like olive green. And of course, stay away from those super bright, super flashy statement pieces like red, orange, pink, bright green. Those colors don't work for this aesthetic. For shirts, various shades of white and blue are going to work best here. You can wear patterned shirts, just keep the patterns nice and subtle, nice and simple, like this nice medium blue micro gingham polo from Collars & Co. or this darker blue, again, micro gingham polo from Collars & Co. If I back up, you can see that these patterns are not very noticeable unless you get up close. This is a great way to add a little bit of extra pizzazz to your outfits. When it comes to dress shirts, your standard slim fit long sleeve button-ups are going to work beautifully here. You can go with something like a darker blue like I'm wearing, but you can never go wrong with a light blue or the white. I would say the light blue is the most versatile and the most useful for you to get first, but you can't go wrong with that white dress shirt that you're going to need for formal wear. Other options are going to be your light blue Oxford cloth button down. You can see this has a bit of texture to it. It's got that button down collar. And the Oxford shirt is going to be a little bit easier to wear with jeans and wear untucked than those standard dress shirts. Now when it comes to polos, stick to your nicer, more dressy, more formal polo shirts like this one from Collars & Co. Now these dress collar polos aren't going to be quite as classic as a more traditional polo with the standard collar and sleeves that are slightly shorter. They do have a nice slim fit and they've got a lot of stretch in them, so as long as you get the right size, they are going to look absolutely awesome and you should have no problem fitting in with the old money look. Now some other amazing options for matching the old money look would be those textured polos. Those are really going to take your look from here to here and they're going to match this aesthetic better than any other polo. Now when it comes to sweaters, anything in a nice wool fabric that fits you properly is going to work here while also keeping you very comfortable as the temperatures get colder. One of my personal favorites is going to be the merino wool V-neck fitted sweater in navy blue. And as you can see, you can throw it over your light blue polo shirt and you're going to look like an absolute boss while simultaneously creating some amazing contrast if you happen to be wearing khaki colored chinos like me. The V-neck as opposed to the crew neck sweater is going to be a lot more versatile since you can dress it up a lot more, but something like this quarter zip is also going to be a great option if you want to be a little bit more casual than that V-neck. Now this should go without saying at this point, but any sweater that you choose, whether it's the V-neck, quarter zip, or crew neck, they all need to fit you properly. As far as fabrics, you have a couple of options such as cashmere, cotton, and wool. But for me, I'm always going to recommend you try merino wool. It's going to keep you both very warm if it gets cold, but it's going to regulate your temperature if you step inside of a store and the heat is blasting. And when compared to chunkier fabrics, the merino wool is going to be super easy to layer a sport coat or winter jacket over just because it is so thin. Flannels are not going to work here. They are much too casual.